Our respected parents, teachers, my dear children, warm good morning to all. My dear children, I always receiving many phone calls and message from the students. So when our school reopen, I think that all of my children are eagerly looking forward to open our school because you are missing our school, classroom, teachers, friends, playground, lab, everything you are missing. So see, we teachers also missing you too. And nowadays you have to be in here school, but you think that this is a very extraordinary situation. We need to overcome this pandemic situation. So what we have to do? We have already started our online classes. It is very effectively move on with the support of your parents and our dear teachers. See, along with our academic development, we teachers also planning and implementing different kind of skill activities. You can develop your skill. So, talk show is one of the such programs we planned and implemented. I am very happy to see the performance of the students. Wonderfully, you presented in the talk show and sent it to videos us. So it was, most of your presentation was amazing. So a big congratulations to all the children who actively involved and participated in the talk show. So this is deserved congratulations and big salute to one and every children who participated in this talk show. Now we have selected few and best from each classes for live telecasting through our YouTube channel. So that is happening now. Before that, we have today, there is a special guest to inaugurate this live telecasting. It is Mr. NOUFAL KODUR. He is a very eminent educationalist and trainer, and also he is the State Secretary of IIME and Academic Director of Maiden Academy at Malappuram. So I am very glad to welcome NOUFAL sir to this occasion, and on the behalf of entire our staff and students, I also extend my welcome and invite him to inaugurate this talk show live telecasting. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum and very good morning. My dear students, teachers and parents of Sa-Adiya English Medium School, I am so happy to know that you are going to launch a new initiative, talk show. I am sure it's a wonderful program. When your principal talked to me about this initiative, I was so happy. Suddenly, there is a survey came to my mind. According to a recent study, 67% of Indian employers are trying to find skilled manpower to meet their requirements. And the reason for this is the lack of employability skills such as communication, presentation, interpersonal skill, team spirit, creativity. List continues. Another survey which came to my mind, the annual employability survey 2019 by Aspiring Minds, reveals that 80% of Indian engineers are not fit for job in this knowledge economy. These students and parents, what this reveals, there is a huge skill gap. Now we need to open our eyes and to diagnose this issue, why it is happening. The word education, its meaning itself is a skill development. This education word is originated from a Latin word, educare, means identifying these potentials, hidden potentials and capacities, and nurturing those skills. Great. Normally, Indian schools in India at large adopt an academic centric mode of education. For the most part of schools, the learning process is confined only to classrooms. In fact, the process is more about gaining facts and less about learning. The very best way to address this problem is to introduce life-changing skill training program in school-based curriculum and programs. Now, this talk show is like one of that list. You see, in 21st century, our skills we can classify to three levels: learning skills, literacy skills, and life skill. Here, we can focus on learning skills. For recalling purpose, I can say 4 C's: communication, creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration. Please see here, probably one of the most underestimated skill or very important and demanding skill is knowing how to communicate effectively is something that might be at the top of every employee's wish list today. Again, technology plays an important role here with the barriers to communication disappearing every day and the availability of multiple modes and medias to connect with anybody irrespective of geography. Students who know how to communicate their thoughts and ideas and are well versed with how communication works in their surroundings will always be given preference over the rest. My dear student, I would like to share a story with you. Once, a giant ship engine failed. The ship's owners tried one expert after another, but none of them could figure but how to fix the engine. Finally, they found a technician. One day, this technician came with a large bag of tools with him. When he arrived, he immediately went to work. He inspected the engine very carefully, top to bottom. Two owners of this company is really looking what he's going to do. Finally, he was thinking, and he took a small hammer and finally he tapped somewhere. So instantly, surprisingly, what happened, this engine started to work. He carefully put his hammer into his bag and he went back. And his bill arrived with these honors. They suddenly surprised. $40,000. The owners really exclaimed. He hardly did anything. 40,000 rupees. So they asked him itemized bill. So he is very clever. What he did, he sent an itemized bill, tapping with a hammer $1, knowing where to tap $39,999. My dear student, you should know where to knock, when to knock, how to knock. Where to tap, when to tap, how to tap. Effort is important, but knowing where to make an effort makes all the difference. My dear students, this initiative talk show will definitely give a podium and platform for you to enhance your communication skill and to enhance your innovation skill. I am sure you will all get a wonderful benefit out of this program. All the best wishes. May God bless you here and hereafter. All the best wishes. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, teachers and friends. My name is Mohammed Mirza from First is Sa-Adiya English Medium School. I living in Bandichal with my parents and sisters. I love my mother. My mother's name is Aisha Semira. She takes care of me. She makes tasty food. She helps in my studies. She punishes me when I am wrong. She teaches me good and bad, to respect elders and to be kind. She is my first teacher. She is my best friend.
Hi teachers and all my friends. I love my mother. My mother name is Fasila. She is caring person in my life. She is my best friend. She is love me a lot.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum and a warm good morning. Myself Aisha Fanan, I'm here to share about my imaginary friend. So, I remember the quote, friend in need is a friend indeed. Like that, I have a sweet imaginary friend. That is Angel Elsa. She is so beautiful. Elsa have a magic stick. Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Rukia Rana and I am coming from Uduma. Today I am talking about my favorite food. Nowadays there are so many variety dishes available like Arabian, Chinese, etc. But my ever favorite food is the vegetarian Sa-Adiya. There are so many variety curries. Sambar, thoran, pulisheri, erisheri, pickle, etc. It is Kerala's own cuisine and one of the best delicacies of the state. Served on a plantain leaf and eaten with a ham. The Sa-Adiya is the traditional Kerala feast, a three-course meal. This feast includes an amazing variety of up to 28 vegetarian courses. It's yummy and healthy too. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the best day of my life. Everyone has some events and experience in life. There are some events and experience in my life too. One of the most memorable events is the first day at my school. Now I am a student of class 5th, but I can clearly remember it, the first day at my school. On April 4, 2014, my father took me to the Model School, Abu Dhabi. It was the first day at school in my life. First, he took me to a master's room. I felt very nervous.
Today I'm going to explain about my school. Every school is special at its own way and my school is very special for me. The special school name is Sa-Adiya English Medium Residential Senior Secondary School. All my teachers in my school take good care of children for perfect education. Not only the teachers, also the staff take good care of children and the substance to the extracurricular activities such as karate, skating, art and craft, etc.
Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine. We all know it is the pandemic of Corona and I have been hearing Corona, lockdown, quarantine, blah blah blah. I'm fed up of hearing it again and again. Are you fed up of hearing it? I think it is a yes. And by the way, today I'm going to say about my lockdown days. Ever since the lockdown, I feel lonely at home. I do have siblings, but doing the same thing constantly can be boring. Is it right? I think it's a yes. Sometimes I even feel it would be better to go to school. The best day at school was the first day of school. But we didn't get it this year. Now there is not any chance the school will reopen at least after 1 year. Some can't wait to go outside, others don't really want to. Happy to stay home connected to the outside world, only through their computer, worried about their virus, and others are instead more concerned about the climate crisis. I love doing schoolworks, but most interesting thing is Zoom app. It is so fun to study with it. But I also miss the old way of school where we don't study online. I really miss the restaurant food now. I have been more than 1-2 months I am eating my homemade food. I curse myself to ignoring restaurants. At least there's one good thing about coronavirus, because otherwise we ate from restaurant unhealthy food. But because of corona, this way we get mom's healthy food, so we can stay healthy. And also my mom is making restaurant type food, so we can stay happy also.
Built-in dictionaries that allows you to look up words by tapping on the word which we don't know. The meaning of the word will appear right on the screen without leaving the app. Ebook can take up much less space. Avid readers tend to collect lots of books that take up much space and make your home feel cluttered. However, even the largest collection of e-readers won't take up much space, and it is much easier to manage a large digital library than bookshelves filled with books that you will likely never reread. You can customize font size and font style in your book.
Respected Principal Sir, teachers and my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum. I am Nafisa Jaza Jalal of 9th D, here to perform talk show on the topic what I prefer, online class or traditional class. Circumstantially, we accept both, but the question what I prefer is all about my selection. There must be a strong reason to choose anything, benefits or consequences. I must be determined first and be aware of what I choose. In my case, I love traditional class, but love doesn't work in common. That's all about my personal interest. So, why I determined to choose traditional class? Let's discuss. As we caption traditional class, it is related to tradition which we follow in our culture. Our past society have made a major contribution to culture. Traditional class perform a valuable part in culture creation. Another point is that students getting multiple and typical skills or benefits from classroom. It can develop their social skill by interacting each other and all. Then it can bring punctuality and discipline to one's life, and it creates a routine to follow in our entire life.
Good morning, Principal Sir, Vice Principal, teachers and all out there. Myself is Sa-Adiya. Today I'm going to talk about a very nice topic. As you guys all know, now we are moving through a great pandemic, also known as COVID-19 pandemic, which brought many changes in our daily routines. It has been changing our learning methods as well. Now all the students from class 1st to 12th or any higher studies, we have been suffering with great changes. So I think for the time we have to move with what COVID-19 decides, or we have to move with what nature decides. By the time we are learning from online, as you know, from the older days, the teachers and the students used to take pen and paper to study or to teach their students, but now it's all moved to an internet and a technologically interacted one thing, namely mobile phones, laptops, tabs or such things. But as we guys all know, it can be a very great depth to ourselves, because using so much of internet and mobile phone, it's really bad to our eyes and all our physical things and also our internal organs as well. So what I think is that online studies are good for themselves, as it has its own merits and demerits, but as we guys are moving through it, I think we also should recognize only its merits, because we have to move through it. But if we think also about the demerits, it is bad for ourselves as well, because if we look only the negative side of one thing, it always interacts with us in only a bad side. But if we look the merits or if we look the positives of one thing, it is always a very applicable thing for everyone. So I think online classes are very good. Like there is no interaction between students, and teachers can always recognize every students, and they will always notice us, and we will not talk ourselves, so that we can understand the topics and we can go into it, and we have lot of time at home. We can do everything what we need related to studies. We can do assignments, homeworks, and many other stuff, and we can go through it. We can take tuition classes, because everything is on the internet, and everything is applicable for everyone who has internet and are technically related mobile phones or tablets.
Hi all, how are you? My name is Sa-Adiya K. I am studying 5th F. My school name is Sa-Adiya English Medium Residency Senior Secondary School. My principal name is Hanif sir, and my manager's name is Wahib sir, and my vice principal name is Hasif Ali sir. Today, I am telling about my parents. I have a sweet and loving parents. They are both care for me a lot. My father's name is Shabir K. He is a businessman, and my mother's name is Farzan MD. She is a teacher. She cooks very well. She prepares delicious food for all of us. Both my parents teach me a good person. They help in my studies. They punish me too if I do something wrong. My parents take me out for picnic on weekends. They are the most important people in my life. I like my parents very much. Thank you for watching this video.